Ciampa alone with both authors of pain, 2-on-1.
He's got bad news written all over it.
This is tough to watch. Oh, he can't even get his hands up to defend himself.
Look at them using the ladder to prop up Ciampa. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Oh, Gargano saved him. No. Get a referee in there to check on Gargano.
Oh, my goodness. Gargano pushed Tommaso out of the way to save his friend.
Welcome to the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 64, the NXT TakeOver Chicago 2017 event. I am the creator of the FullNelsonPress.com. My name is Brandon Kirkpatrick. You can find me on Twitter at JohnnyJONNY_Tango. I am here with the cult of personality himself, Mr. Peter O'Brien. You can also find him on Twitter at MVP360. And of course, you can follow the Full Nelson Press on Twitter at TFNP. Pete, are you ready for TakeOver Chicago?
Dude, did you know CM Punk's shirt's ripped off, like, the city of Chicago's flag?
What?
Like, I never knew that until I got here.
People have tattoos on their forearms up there? Like, it's a thing? Weird.
Like, I was like, not original.
First off, did you see the Photoshop picture of Punk being there?
Yeah.
The comment section on any of those photos was, like, top tier. Like, I don't see him. I didn't see that. I've been going through the networks the whole time.
It's so great. People are so clueless. Guys, face the facts. He's gone.
He's never coming back.
He's too busy doing the challenge.
I heard he got in a fight. I didn't look into it, but I saw something about him getting in an altercation, which doesn't surprise me.
Great. Good for him.
All right, so the kickoff show, nothing happens in the kickoff show except they just show all the champions just walk into the arena with their titles, but Tyler Bate is the only one who actually is like, I'll bring my luggage with me. Everyone just shows up with just their belts.
Yeah, they were like, I hope all my stuff is in there. Because I did not pack it.
Poor Tom Phillips is like the caddy for everybody.
Oh, guys, I got your stuff.
All right, well, let's get right into the pay-per-view. First match of the night, Eric Young versus Roderick Strong. Strong comes in and he just attacks the entire group of Sanity with a lowercase I. He comes in right from the crowd, which just starts, the crowd's already heated. They're already like, all right, let's go.
I hated this. Like, I fast-forwarded through this. Well, I hate bland Roderick Strong. He's so boring. Like, there's nothing about him that makes me go, okay, here comes Roderick Strong.
Did you see his opening promo before? Like, they ask him, like, what do you think of Sanity? And he goes, I hate him. And then he just walks away. He is like Benoit Wolverine, like, version 2.0. Like, he's very short in his promos. He's a stocky guy, very technical in the ring. He really does remind me of that, like, Benoit kind of gimmick.
Don't be saying
I'm enjoying him.
You remember the role Benoit went down.
Okay, but this whole gimmick is like you don't want to talk about his kid. So he likes his kids.
Call a cockpit.
Shut up. Shut up.
What? I'm just saying, save lives.
Are you trying to swat Roderick Strong?
I am. I'm not a big fan. I don't care. Roderick Strong is the worst.
Killian Dane spears Strong right in front of the ref, and the ref has to pretend like he doesn't see it. He's just like, I am too busy. I can't see you because of all the orange rating out of me. Which Drake, I think is his name. Stop getting tans, dude. It's not healthy.
The whole match was just like a mess. It was just a blunder of nothing, and it was just like, I didn't care. Whatever. I moved on to the next one.
Well, Eric Young, he like rakes his eyes.
Yeah.
No camera gets this at all, so we don't understand it. Roderick Strong wins. What's next for Sanity with a lowercase I?
Don't care. I don't know. There's nothing there.
Next match, the UK title match, the champion Tyler Bate versus Pete Dunne. Oh man, this was a great match.
God. Okay, now here's coming from a person who's never watched any of these guys.
I was unprepared.
At all. Oh my God. That reminded me of like the Cruiserweight Classic matches. Like that match was nuts. That finisher that one dude has, not Tyler Bate. What is it? Bruiserweight?
Yeah, the Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight. His finisher is so weird, but after I saw it happen, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of see it. But when Bate countered it into a DDT, I was just like, what?
That was insane.
That was crazy.
Yes, yes.
That match from top to bottom was awesome. That was so well done.
Except for all like the finger action at the beginning. Some of that stuff was just dumb and unnecessary.
A lot of the go wrestle.
When Bate catches himself on the ropes and then comes back, that was insane. This was such a good match.
Yeah, they were really good. You cannot tell that one guy is 19.
No, absolutely not.
Like, it looks like he's been in the ring forever.
His legs are like bull legs. Like it's just pure muscle. I don't know how else to describe them. They're like distracting.
Get knee pads. God, get knee pads.
Oh, whatever. So yeah, we got a new UK champion. I don't know what that really does.
Yeah, is there other UK wrestlers? Like, I don't get that.
Well, they did a special the day before, but we're not watching that.
Yeah, I don't care.
If I don't have time for 205, why am I going to watch that?
Yeah, I don't have time. I can't do it.
Next is the triple threat for the NXT Women's title, the champion Asuka versus Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross. This match just pretty much consisted of Cross and Asuka doing moves to Ruby Riott, and that was it.
Ruby Riott got owned.
She got destroyed.
There wasn't really Ember Moon not being there kind of hurt that one. It wasn't.
You gotta look past that. It was a great match.
Bad, though.
No,
it wasn't bad. It was
good.
It was entertaining. It was a lot better than that 6-woman tag we watched.
Oh man.
You could tell they weren't fully ready. I think they were ready for Ember Moon to do some spots, and they were like, no, we don't know what to do right here.
It was sloppy. It truly was. It consisted of a lot of like submission holds and then like just top rope dives to save pins. Like that's all it really was.
Yeah, there was one where like Ruby Riott jumps in from like off camera, and you're just like, whoa.
Where did she come from?
Where did she come from? And Asuka just basically slaughtering Nikki Cross with that kick to the face.
Oh my god.
Then pinning both of them. It was so great.
That was the best.
That just to me shows that it's just like it's over. Mm-hmm. Nobody can beat her. She needs to be on SmackDown. Actually, she needs to be on Raw.
It doesn't matter where she is. She's going to dominate. I can't wait for Asuka versus Charlotte. That's all I want to see right now.
I want to see Asuka versus Nia Jax.
Fine. But I'd rather see Charlotte. The alpha bitch versus the alpha bitch.
But Charlotte isn't the alpha bitch anymore.
Well, no, not anymore. But just give it time. Give it time. Completely different tone, though, from their last kind of like Fatal 4-Way match they had with Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Completely different tempo with this one.
This was better than that.
So much better.
I do like the fact that Asuka is just like, I'm better than everybody. Like not like a over the top, I'm the greatest. Right? She's just like, I'm a lot better than everyone here. Like,
I'll be the champion forever.
By the way, when she takes her mask off and she bites the top, whew, I love.
All right, Bobby Roode defends his title against Hideo Itami. Chicago loves Roode. Not big fans of Hideo though.
I like how they're keeping Roode as his heel self.
Yes.
But even though he is just getting huge ovations everywhere he goes, but I like how they're keeping him as, the heel.
This match, though, the showboating was they didn't do as much showboating. Like with the Shinsuke one, he did a lot of it, and then I don't remember who else he took on before that, but this one was kind of just like, it was a grudge match, and it was a perfect way to set this up. They really were trying to get people to believe that Hideo was going to walk out with the title.
He sucks, right? He should not be in the title picture.
No, he's going to be like...
Is that just me?
He's going to be great in the tag division, man.
He would have been fine if he never got hurt.
Yeah.
Because he had all that fire, and then he gets hurt twice, and it's just like, dude.
Roode landing those 2 glorious DDTs back to back to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's great.
That was perfect. The perfect way to do it.
That was so good. Bobby Roode.
So after this, we get a little confrontation with Hideo Itami with Kassius Ohno. So I think they're going to be setting that up next. Which, fine. I'll see that match. I'll watch it. I'll pay my $9.99 a month for that.
It's Kobayashi versus some other hot dog eating guy.
I hope it's a hot dog eating
Chris
contest.
Hero is a monster. He's so out of shape.
Can we talk about his ring gear? Because he looks like he thinks basketball is a real thing.
He's literally taking basketball jerseys. Kind of like John Cena. I'm wearing a jersey, but he's actually wearing the real jersey.
Right.
And replacing their logo writing with Kassius Ohno. So, if it's USA basketball, those Dream Team uniforms, he put Kassius Ohno. So, they're so terrible. Put one up on the screen.
No.
Put Kassius Ohno up on the screen. Put him up on the screen.
He's up.
And now look at that. Look at that ring attire. That is ridiculous. His gut's huge. It looks like he just left his mom's basement. He's like, "Cuz, gotta get out. Maybe go get some food. You guys hungry? I'm hungry. Let's go get some food. I don't want to wrestle."
He just shows up at an RVs and the entire staff is like, "Oh no."
Yeah, boys, I'm pretty clogged up. Get me
You sound like Beetlejuice.
get a bacon, beef, and cheddar. I'm clogged up. I gotta get this loose. He's the worst. I'm sorry. The reason why I rip him so hard is because he got let go because of his body. He flat out said
No, they said it was a mutual departure.
No, but also, everyone
I know.
knows he would not work out. He would not care. He would never go to training. And now he comes back in worse shape. And they're giving him more matches.
Oh, this could be like a Breaking Ground season right here, like how Chris Hero loses weight.
If it is, I would watch that. But I still hate you, Chris Hero.
All right, so who's next for the NXT champion?
I have no idea. I gotta watch a little more NXT because if they keep doing
McIntyre?
that could be good. If they keep doing takeovers like this, I gotta pay more attention because I was just like, oh my god, this is awesome.
Hey, Kevin Owens and a Brewer is in the crowd. That's a cool thing.
Which I think is like a heel move because Times just killed the Cubs. He's such a good baseball player for the Brewers right now. And they're such rivals like Milwaukee and Chicago.
I don't understand
any
of that.
I know you don't, so I'm explaining it to you, stupid idiot. God, quit hiding behind your Final Fantasy poster and watch some sports.
Hey, Sami Zayn and Kassius Ohno were on a date with Pat Patterson. They were in the crowd too.
Kassius Ohno had 8 empty trays of nachos, reaching over to Sami Zayn and be like, you can eat your nachos? I've already had 8, but I can fit one more.
That'd be too good. Sami Zayn's like, I brought 4 pretzels. Where are they? Oh, no. Oh, no.
You feel like that's what's happening backstage. Someone's like, dude, I had a bag of chips. Where'd they go? And all of a sudden you just hear in the distance Cassius going, oh, no. Oh, no.
So that's his new gimmick, right? So, he just steals snacks for the background. And whenever it happens, you just hear oh, no. Oh, no.
Isn't Bull Dempsey, really mad about this whole Cassius
That's
Ohno
gimmick
hiring?
infringement.
On to the next one. We can't talk
All
about
right,
Cassius Ohno all night.
The main event ladder match for the NXT Tag Championships. The Double D-Los versus Team BFFs. Oh, man. What a frenzy.
This chaos. The fact that Johnny Gargano is not heavy enough to put Razor through a ladder, or was it Tokar? I don't know which one it was. Is it the pig or the rhinoceros? I can't remember.
One of them, Sheamus.
No, that's Bebop and Rocksteady.
Oh.
So no, Tokar and Razor are the wolf and the turtle.
Right.
So that was hilarious. But then Tommaso Ciampa, that move when he throws what's his face off the top through the ladder.
We're getting a little too far ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about them bringing the big 20-foot ladder out into the ring and almost dropping it onto the crowd.
They're like, heads up. I would have wished it to drop on Brock Lesnar guy's face.
Oh,
what
my
the
God.
hell? Wait, does it feel like WWE sees that guy and they're like, this motherfucker is getting in all of our shots again? Get out of here.
Do you think the biggest feud in wrestling right now was green shirt guy with the hat on and Brock Lesnar guy trying to get more TV time?
Oh, Brock Lesnar guy is trying to get TV time. He is. It's stupid. And people feed into it and they're sending him messages. I looked it up. And I sent him one too, saying, "Hey, dear Brock Lesnar,
So you're part of the problem.
stop ruining my WWE subscription." Sincerely, everybody else.
Oh man, you're getting into this feud now with these two.
So Brock Lesnar guy sucks. I'm really hoping DIY was going to drop the ladder on it. Do it yourself. The match was sweet.
When Razor just drops Gargano face first into a ladder at the beginning of the match. Oh my god, I thought he was done. I was like, is there blood? Is there blood? I want to see it.
The whole sacrificing himself for Ciampa.
The feels, man. Did you cry?
No, because here's what would have made it better. He pushes him out of the way, and they both kind of just sit there and they're like, should we hit him? And then they go, yeah, let's hit him. And then they actually hit him in the face.
Oh, they killed him.
Even Ciampa's just like, oh, shit.
My baby. After that sacrifice, Tommaso just goes berserk and then throws one of the AOP through a wooden ladder.
Yeah, oh my god, it exploded.
They couldn't even hide that it was wooden.
But it exploded. It just shattered. I was really hoping, though, with the finish that, they did their 2 powerbomb thing.
Yeah.
I was hoping, one of them would have powerbombed one, through a ladder or on top of one. That would have been better.
The crowd chanting "Fight forever." Fuck you. This shit hurts, guys. Let them stop.
Yeah. And they were like, hey, fight forever, because we paid for this. And they're sitting there going, we have a family.
One of us just got married.
Paul Ellering taking a super kick.
Oh, I almost called that with him trying to get the titles.
He took a good kick.
Yeah, he took a solid kick to the face.
70-year-old. I could not imagine my mom walking across and someone just super kicking her in the face and she just going like, it's fake. No. Love you, Mom.
Authors of Pain win. We get some DIY chants that go up to the graphic. And then what happens, Pete?
Heel turn.
Crazy.
Heel turn.
Oh, man. People start crying. There was a prayer circle after the ceremony.
He did white noise from the announce table down through 2 tables. It was awesome. I was like, that makes so much sense.
I'm so glad it was Tommaso to turn and not Gargano, because I think it just makes more sense.
Tommaso is a psycho killer. He can actually play that whole psycho killer angle.
Exactly.
Which means their match at the next TakeOver, or if it's at NXT, is going to be freaking awesome.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. I cannot wait. We guys got a sample of it in the CWC, so we're just going to get so much more of that. That was probably the best match of that entire tournament, I think.
Yeah, I definitely dug it. Good job, NXT.
Right? Yeah, all right, yeah.
Hey, yeah, okay.
So what do you want to grade NXT Chicago?
I'll give it an A-.
A-? Okay.
It's been a while since I've seen a good pay-per-view, and I don't know if I'm just grading it high because wrestling has sucked a lot lately. But, I mean, the tag match was sweet. The championship match was decent. Really, the only down part was insanity.
Well, I'm giving it an A because I enjoyed the first match. I enjoyed all of it. I love this everything. Just the end with the heel turn. This was just perfect, old school, just wrestling booking. Everything they did here, people will be talking about, and I think that's what you got to do to get more people onto the network. So they succeeded here. Absolutely, I loved this pay-per-view.
So do you think if they get called up, they'll be called up as individuals, or do you think they'll put together DIY?
I was talking to my wife about this. I don't think DIY's dead, just like the Shield. They'll be back together sooner or later.
I don't see them going to the main roster by themselves.
No, and even if they do, this feud will be over by the time they do go up to the main roster. So they might form something. If anything, they put them on 2 separate shows, but once they're on the same show, they're back together for sure.
So they could wrestle one match again. So then the series is even 1-1, and then they're like, let's just get this over with, all right? This is how brothers handle things. We handle it different.
That would be perfect.
Yeah, well, you handled it by driving my head through 2 tables. I love you.
Did we just become best friends again?
Yeah.
All right, Pete, who is your dud of the night?
Eric Young.
Eric Young? Okay.
Forgettable. Just along with Roderick Strong. You guys are both forgettable.
I've given it to Sanity because Roderick Strong beat all of them up, so giving it to all of them.
Whatever, they suck.
Stud of the night?
My stud of the night's got to be Mr. Bruiserweight.
Pete Dunne?
I've never seen him wrestle, and he tore it up.
Okay, I completely agree with you, but I'm going to go with Tommaso Ciampa. Had a big night. Big night.
I was gonna, but I figured you were, so
yeah, definitely.
They're both good.
Yep, absolutely. Well, hey, man, we got some listener questions here we're going to go through really quick.
No way.
Yes.
Somebody listened?
Yeah, quite a few people, actually. We got a couple questions. So if you want, if you're talking to us on Twitter or Facebook, just use the hashtag AskTFNP, and we'll try to give you a shout-out. These ones all came from the Wrestling Amino app, so we'll just go through them here really quick. I'll get some answers from you. RR asks, where do you think the Ciampa-Gargano feud will go from here? Who should win the feud? And do you think this will be the greatest NXT feud ever?
Well, I kind of touched on it. I think they're going to do a best of 3. So I think there's going to be one more.
Yep.
So it might just be at an NXT event, like 2 weeks or 3 weeks down the road.
Sure. Well, I think they're doing I think there's an NXT live event coming up soon that they're going to be doing on the network. So I wouldn't be surprised if that, like, main evented that.
But that's what I think is, like, it's going to culminate because they're going to be like, Tommaso Ciampa will win. But then, like, as he's walking away, Johnny Wrestle will be like, it's tied up. Like, as he's trying to get up in the ring all, like, beat up, he's like, we got one more, and we're going to do it in a cage.
That would be cool. Who do you think's going to win the feud?
I think they'll put it with Johnny Wrestling because I don't think it'll affect Tommaso Ciampa as much because I think they know Tommaso Ciampa's a beast. I think you have a guy by the name of Johnny Wrestling. He could out-wrestle him. So
I agree. They showed it in the CWC where Gargano won it there as well. I think Gargano's going to come out with a W, but that doesn't mean Ciampa's going to look weak at all on this. This is going to be just such a great... do I think this is going to be the greatest feud for NXT? Maybe. We've had some great feuds. I mean, Balor and Samoa Joe was a pretty big feud that stayed relevant through its entire 4-year course.
Don't forget about Sami Zayn Cesaro.
Right.
Don't forget about Bayley versus Sasha.
Right. However, this will be the most memorable feud, I think, of the next generation of stars from NXT.
Don't also forget American Alpha versus the Revival.
Who else?
Don't forget. Just put the Revival with whoever.
Right.
Because they killed it. So, I mean, it's a tough list to say that could be the best, but it's up there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, RR.
Yeah.
We got a question.
We got more. We got the Beast Karn, I think is how it says. It said in the women's 3-way match, Nikki Cross's arm was laying over Ruby Riot's arm as Asuka got the pin. Do you think this will play in or will it be disregarded? Because technically no one won this match.
Let's be real.
Let's not be like nitpicking
WWE, that's way too nitpicky.
Yeah.
No one WWE's going to be like, oh, I see it. No.
Right. Maybe on Raw.
I get what you're saying. It makes sense. Mm-hmm. But remember, WWE doesn't. Okay? They don't make sense. They're going to forget about it. I think that series is over. I mean, she has a case. They could go that route, man.
I see, if anything, they bring it up on a kickoff show once.
Yep.
That's it.
I got screwed.
Billy Gios asks, should NXT move to more TakeOver shows each year? It feels like TakeOver outshines the main event shows. I don't think so. I think 4 a year is perfect. I think, we only really like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Survivor Series, and SummerSlam. The 4 big pay-per-views from WWE. Everything else is just filler. 4 a year is perfect.
All right, but here, I would say 6 for WWE, just because there's 2 shows.
Yeah.
But, I mean, let's be real. Don't forget about Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank's awesome.
Yeah, okay.
But, no, they shouldn't, because that's the reason why NXT is killing it. They're only doing 4 shows. They're building stories. Why do you think WWE, like SmackDown and Raw, are struggling? Yeah, maybe SmackDown had a better show, like, wrestling-wise, but story-wise and, like, building on, it's not good.
Right.
Because the rivalries are rotating in and out. You know, it's just like one in, one out. Take a number, we're done.
It's crazy how they have an NXT show is an hour a week, and they're able to just sustain great matches, end and begin feuds between pay-per-views all on the network, all by watching it on television. Just like Raw is War used to be with 2 hours, you would have feuds begin and end not just at a pay-per-view, but sometimes in between them, and it would set something so much bigger up, and that's what we see a lot with the NXT now.
And I feel like we touch on this almost every time, but yeah, there's too much wrestling happening right now.
Absolutely.
They need to figure it out. Raw needs to be 2 hours. SmackDown's fine at 2 hours.
Right.
There only needs to be maybe 1 pay-per-view every 3 months, Because you do that.
WWE doesn't even see this because they're
No,
like, how do we get them to watch 205 Live? You can't. You're exhausting the audience.
And we're feeding into it.
Yeah.
We keep watching it.
Yeah.
So they're not going to change it.
No.
So, no, NXT, please stay at 4.
So last question. Joey P asks, Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts?
Dude, I went to Dunkin' Donuts and I got like this steak, egg, and cheese bagel.
Okay.
Like, not impressed.
I've never gone to Dunkin' Donuts.
Mediocre. Mediocre.
I'm gonna go Starbucks.
I always see a line there, and I don't get it. I'd rather go to McDonald's and get the steak, egg, and cheese bagel. It's way better. It's got the special sauce.
I went to Hardee's this morning, got a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. It was delicious.
Yeah, Hardee's. I miss those. They're not around here, and their breakfast is so good.
Oh, womp womp. Hashtag not sponsored. Well, hey, man, that's the Full Nelson Press Podcast, episode 64, NXT TakeOver Chicago 2017. Anything else you want to add?
I do not.
All right. Well, hey, go watch some wrestling.
Yeah, but...
Thanks for listening to the show. If you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Leave us a comment and the guys might give you a shout out on the next episode. If you're listening to us on iTunes, make sure to leave us a review. You can also find the Full Nelson Press on Stitcher, Facebook, Wrestling Amino, Instagram, or visit us at thefullnelsonpress.com.